So Chris, I think it's safe to say it's grail season up in here.
It might just be.
Because these are grails for me.
For you?
Yes, and I'm very excited to share with you guys.
Okay, let's check it out.
Roll that intro. Hey everyone, and welcome to SneakerWeb. My name's Rico.
My name is Chris.
And Chris, I've always wanted a Ferrari, but I guess I'll settle for these.
Yeah, these are your grails, correct?
These are definitely ones on my grail list that I can check off, finally. I have owned a pair of the Jordan 14 Last Shot. I don't have them anymore because I obliterated them back in high school. They were an OG pair, and so I can make some comparisons to that previous model compared to these, at least from memory. It might be a little foggy since I was all of 16 years old, so bear with me. But yes, especially in Orlando, as an Orlando Magic fan, I get to rep the colors of the Orlando Magic, especially with this color blue and especially the sparkles and you know, I turn into a girl with these. I get attracted to shiny things.
They are quite shiny, I'll give them that.
But before I get into the tech breakdown, Chris, what are your thoughts?
I am going to be real with you. I've never been a 14 guy.
Squidward.
Okay.
I know, cue the booze, but it's always been a shoe that, not because I think they're ugly. I don't think they're ugly at all. I think they're actually quite interesting to look at. Mm-hmm. They just don't look good on me.
Okay.
But I will say that out of a lot of the 14s that I've released, the Ferrari colorway is actually pretty interesting.
Are you talking about just the solid upper one, the suede
just
one?
a solid upper suede. Yeah. I do also like the clot collab of these. I think those are super cool, the terracottas. Mm-hmm. And I hope I don't get her name wrong, but it's the Alele May version of these. It's like a jade colorway on these two panels right here, and it's kind of a whole gray overlay, and it's just beautiful. Super beautiful version of these. But those are probably the only ones that I'll try to fit myself into to kind of look at, but these are pretty okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, getting into the specs of the shoe, first of all, starting on the bottom, we have full-length herringbone separated by a carbon plate in the middle for torsional rigidity, and it also goes up into the arch, and it also acts as a counter on the side for lateral support. And you also have zoom air in these, but you don't have articulated zoom like you did in the OG pair, which I did have myself, and those were responsiveness, and those were super comfortable. These are still comfortable. You can definitely still play in these. They are playable, but you're gonna get nowhere near the responsiveness, but you're gonna have just enough cushion to last you a couple of hours. And the materials on these, this is genuine leather on all panels. The ribbed section is definitely more softer and a little more premium than the solid areas, but definitely a good feeling shoe on feet in terms of material. That pretty much takes care of the tech breakdown in these. Oh, and of course you have the Ferrari Jumpman logo on the side for that little extra aesthetic.
I actually think these are pretty cool as far as the tongue goes. I've always liked the tongue on the 14s. I thought they were pretty interesting, and they kind of gave it like a more of a sleek look. And you don't really see this tongue idea on most Jordans anyway, to kind of see that they go with this nice flat stitching, and then they kind of put these two little, I don't know if it's like a bar that they put inside above the tongue that's kind of like sits there and pokes out the sides.
I don't necessarily know exactly what to call it, but no, you don't normally see that on any other tongue.
And I gotta say, the laces on these, especially the lacelets at the end, are metal.
Yes, I do
very
much appreciate the metal touch for the grommets.
Yeah.
Also about the lacing is that it's internal. It's also somewhat of a speed lace, so you pretty much just have to pull from the top and you'll be all good to go. Other design aesthetics is the tail lights on the back. These are these gray pieces right here. They're supposed to look like a back of a car.
I was gonna say, because this looks exactly like something sporty.
So Tinker took Michael Jordan's Ferrari at the time in 1997, 1998, and designed this after that. Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense because
Yep.
the carbon fiber accents.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of
Actually,
see
this
that.
is an intake on the bottom.
Really?
Yeah, that's what that's supposed to be. It doesn't, like, you could see it if you look inside the shoe.
Oh, I see.
You can see the, like, if you peer inside, it does go through and there is ventilation, but it
Wow.
doesn't really do much because your foot pretty much covers it.
That's pretty cool though. It's like the good, like, ideas that he took from everything Jordan and kind of put it onto the top of a shoe. And I really think the leather on this is actually pretty interesting. Soft leather, I would say, but I feel like it's sturdy at the same time. But I think having that carbon fiber look and having the shine on this shoe, I think makes it look really good in the colorway. Like, you can't go wrong with this.
Right. So the rib section specifically is designed after the seats of a Ferrari.
I figured so.
Yeah, and that's the interlay panels. But also another thing that's different is the asymmetrical collar. That's what this is called. So the reason why in some cases this is beneficial is it allows for ankle movement, but without giving you. It's providing ankle support, but without giving up ankle structure. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stability. That's the word I was looking for.
Padding is pretty soft. Overall, the shoe, I think the lengthy design as far as like the pointed toe, even though it gives it a sporty look, I don't know how I feel about kind of just this fat leather, just kind of just right here.
Just a fat piece of cow right there.
Yeah, just, I don't know. I feel like that's where my problem always came with the 14s. It was just that fat piece of leather just right here in the front.
Do you not like toe caps?
Not 100%.
Okay.
I never really gravitated towards shoes with these kind of toe caps. I feel like that's why I'm more of like a Jordan 1, maybe through 4 kind of person. Because the toe cap is very limited, or if it kind of works aesthetic wise with, you know, the breathable holes on top and all that jazz. But I feel like this shoe is for a specific person. I feel like 14s are very specific as far as like who they're for.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wait, are these for me?
I could see, honestly, personally, I could see you wearing these personally. For me personally, I just, 14s have never been my speed. I've always liked the colorways on them though. I always feel like they've always had interesting colorways. I just never, it just never clicked for me, I guess.
Right. Also, I did just want to thank Brian over in the Wear Testers Discord. Thank you for the hookup, and thank you for, you know, just giving me the opportunity to check off a grail on my list. And man, these are definitely going to be worn and definitely going to be loved.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to see you get your grails. I feel like staple Jordan basketball shoes are important, you know, especially for you because you play a lot of basketball. You know, as a kid, you know, you see a lot of like shoes that you would want, or certain shoes that come out, and you know, you just either forget to get them, or you just like, okay, if I don't get them,
I will never forget a pair of 14s.
Yeah.
No.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel like there's a lot of pairs for me, like especially Jordan 1s or Jordan 4s that really catch my attention, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get these eventually.
Right.
And it's on like my hit list. So I'm pretty sure these were on your hit list, and I'm happy to see you get your grails. I think
What are you
it's pretty
turning
cool.
into a hitman?
I might
Hitman's
be.
bodyguard?
You might watch out. No, I'm joking. So the question is, will you hoop in these?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't have an answer for you yet. We'll see though, because I got a lot of shoes to get testing too.
Okay.
We definitely got a lot of shoes for you guys to come back and check out. And make sure you guys also like and share this video, and let us know in the comments down below if you picked up a pair of these, if you're still rocking them, especially after 2020, or if you gifted these away to somebody that you're in a Discord with, or to some other special person that you know. But I'm very happy that I can take these off my checklist. My checklist is actually very short of grail shoes.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that long.
What's your other grail shoe? That you can name off the top of your head.
Oh, okay. Man. Gotta have the twos. I gotta have the Chicago twos. Specifically,
Now
like, I like the off-whites,
Okay,
but
I
I
was
want
gonna say.
specifically the OG Chicago twos.
The lows or the highs?
Lows. I like how the lows look.
I completely agree with that. Never seen the two highs as a thing, other than Union collab. As far as for me, I feel like that would be like a dope concept. But
Right. I mean, they started out as a high and then they transitioned into a low. But I think that they made the low look better than the twos.
the
in my
lows are
opinion.
very, very clean. I completely agree with that.
What's a grail that we got to get on here for you?
I have a lot.
It's not the next shoe we're recording, is it?
No, but it is definitely a treat for you guys, so stay tuned for that. A grail for me, I think something very simple. We can go with the pine green Jordan 1 2.0s.
He's actually asked me about these.
Yeah, these are dope. But the black and green pair of the 2.0s is something I've always liked. I've liked the green colorway that they use for that shoe. So I'm definitely picking those up. I'm going to Philly soon, so if I see them in Philly at a resale shop, then I'll get it. If not, I'll just get them when I come back. So, there you go.
All right. But thank you guys very much for watching. Again, like and share, comment. Y'all know what to do, and make sure you guys swing by next time for more awesome content coming your way.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one, and just remember, keep trekking.
Peace.
Later.